I was 100% this white lady, called out. When I moved to Miami to go to grad school, like the polychronic time drove me nuts. And of course, most of that is because I had been raised in a monochronic culture of German Americans. And it was exasperated by how overworked I was in grad school and that I was still held to monocratic timelines while living in a polychronic environment. And that was a really rough culture clash and something that I now look back on and I'm like, wow, I was really insensitive about that. Because being neurodivergent and under that much work stress, like even the 15 minutes late to a meeting, like I would bring my laptop to work on stuff while I waited for everyone to start the meeting because I was like, I can't lose the time, which is such an unhealthy way to live. But I was undiagnosed at that point and living with a lot of stress, and it's not an excuse, but I think it just shows how unhealthy a system can be, if that makes sense. And my individual behavior, I'm not super proud of. Now, I can humorously say by the end of my time in Miami when I was moving to DC, my friends, they had like a going away party for me. And I'd finally figured it out. I intentionally showed up 2 hours late because I'd always been the first one there. And I was like, okay, they said it starts at 8, but I'm going to be there at 10. And my phone started blowing up at 9 o'clock. And they thought I was unalived. Like they thought I had been in some terrible accident. They had all actually shown up at 8 o'clock. Probably 8:15, let's be real. But they had all shown up because they were like, well, because it's your party, like we were gonna be on time. And I was like, oh, okay, I finally figured this out after almost 3 years being here. I need to be late. So you got to find the humor in it and learn to adjust where you are. That's cross cultural skills.